When the wealthy man discovered that his vault had been broken into, he didn't seem particularly panicked. Instead, he calmly walked over to the wall and pulled out a card. Surprisingly, there was a hidden door concealed there that required not only fingerprint authentication but also facial recognition. Only after entering the final passcode did the diamond that had framed Nick finally come to light. Perhaps David felt too guilty and thought it would be safer to keep it on his person, but this supposedly clever move actually landed him in serious trouble. David returned to his office planning to hide the diamond, but was caught off guard when Nick's brother and girlfriend suddenly appeared. Faced with their threats, he had no choice but to hand over the diamond. The brother then took his girlfriend to the hotel lobby, where they pretended to store their luggage at the front desk. The clerk was actually one of their accomplices, and the real purpose was to get the diamond into Nick's hands. Meanwhile, David picked up his phone and threatened the captain, warning that if he couldn't handle the diamond situation, they'd all be finished. The captain decided to deal with this problem personally, but as soon as he entered the hotel, he ran into the brother. On the other side, Nick found himself cornered on the rooftop with no choice but to surrender. Lisa wanted to escort Nick safely downstairs, but the captain announced that he was now in command and had Lisa forcibly removed. After dismissing the other officers, David brought the brother to the scene. Faced with their threats, Nick had no choice but to hand over the diamond. However, David wasn't planning to let either of them go. After he left with the diamond, the captain threatened Nick, demanding that he jump voluntarily. Just then, Nick's former partner arrived and didn't hesitate to pull the trigger. But the captain was wearing a bulletproof vest and was unharmed, while the partner was already dying. In his final moments, he confessed to framing Nick 2 years ago. At that moment, the captain raised his weapon again, but Lisa shot and killed him. By this time, David had already left the hotel with the diamond, and Nick realized that everything he'd worked for was about to fall apart. He decided to make one last desperate move. Summoning his courage, he took a running start and jumped without hesitation. Fortunately, he landed safely on the airbag below. The crowd immediately swarmed forward, blocking the police officer's view, and Nick slipped away in the chaos. He caught up with David and gave him a thorough beating, managing to retrieve the diamond just seconds before the police arrived. He had finally proven his innocence and regained his freedom, but their plan couldn't have succeeded without one person's support, his father, and faking his death had been part of the plan all along.